There's going to be some outside broadcasts as well. We're going to interview people. We're going to get out there.
We've got a gimbal.
On the streets. We've got a gimbal.
We're going to run around with a gimbal.
Thanks, Paul. Borrow Paul's gimbal.
If you want to see two old men running with a gimbal, tune in here. Next week,
you're going to do the gimbal work.
2 months.
This time next week,
what are we going to have done?
I think we should interview an American scientist. I'm going to find one, and you can interview him.
Right. I'm quite good at interviewing.
Yeah, that's
why. To practice like this. I'll interview Dave now.
Okay, ask me some questions.
Welcome, Dave. So this is Insignificant Quests, and this is me interviewing you, Dave. I've forgotten how to interview.
Well, you've not asked me a question yet. I think most interviews.
It's all right though, because in YouTube, you just cut it out. I can cut out all the bits that have gone wrong.
You've just stated some facts.
I'm quite good at that.
Come on then. Interview me. I want to interview you.
Facts.
Pretend I'm someone of note and an expert in a certain field.
Okay, let's go. So, Dave, I'm inviting you here today as the inventor of soil. It's been... Look, that was a serious suggestion.
Okay. Yes, that's right. I am the inventor of soil.
I'll cut that bit out.
Right. So I am the inventor of several types of soil.
So type A soil was invented. This is us practicing. I think it's good this because we are going to interview people, so we should practice our interview skills. So here's me practicing on Dave how to interview. This is Dave, our first insignificant guest. He is the inventor of soil, believe it or not. Welcome, Dave. So
thank you.
Congratulations on a marvellous invention. I mean, tremendous, really. We wouldn't be able to do much without soil. People don't realise that.
No.
First question for you, Dave. When was soil invented?
Well, in my lifetime. Not.
I'm not laughing at you, Dave. Sorry, this is terrible, isn't it? It looks like I'm laughing at my own guest.
No. Soil is an amusing subject. I invented soil about 3 months ago. It was an idea I had whilst in the bath. And I thought, there's got to be something better to grow all manner of things in, other than what I'd been using up until that point.
Yeah.
So I came up with the idea of soil. I'll tell you what, it's been bob on. It's been bob on.
I mean, it's exploded, hasn't it? It's gone worldwide. Yeah. Everyone's using it.
Everyone's got it.
Up until that point, though, I mean, there's an obvious question. What were you using to grow your tomatoes in?
Well,
same as everyone else, I guess.
I tried dust and water.
Foolish. I mean, that's just...
it didn't work too well.
Get a kind of paste.
It was very pasty. And then I went through a variety of substrates, gravel. I tried gravel, pebbles, powdered glass. No, nothing was really working for me. And then I mixed a few things together and came up with soil. And I put some seedlings in.
Yeah.
Elm, if I remember rightly. Grew a tree. And didn't look back.
I think our viewers will agree. It's a phenomenal invention. I mean, up until that point, it's almost like the Industrial Revolution, isn't it? People were just going about their own business, and then all of a sudden, soil is everywhere.
Soil.
But it's almost like you forget that it was invented. You forget. You just think you take it for granted. It's like the internet. You just take it for granted.
Gravity. People just think it's been around forever.
They forget that people were there with ideas, inventing things.
Sort of hard work.
Whenever you invent things, you've got... One of the most difficult things is naming it. I mean, how did you come up with the names?
It's a portmanteau.
How was it?
Combining the two main ingredients of soil, taking part of each word, slapping them together, It's your turn.
Dave, I can't handle this. Oh, you've lost your little mic hat.
I never had one.
Yeah, you did.
No, it was none.
Yeah, this little dude.
No, man didn't have one.
Yes, it did.
It didn't.
It did, Dave. It's in you.
Oh, it's the power again.
Do you reckon we've done enough tonight?
No, dude, we'll just finish off the portmanteau.
Right.
You didn't ask me what a portmanteau is, where it comes from.
All right, I'll ask you that. Where's your little microphone hat?
I don't have one.
You do. It's in your cardigan.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, you put that on the sound engineer.
No, it didn't reach me. Anyway, this is a bit of behind-the-scenes footage now because Dave's faffing around over there. This is what it's all about. Like, you get home from work, you've done a busy day at work, you get home and you think, oh, I'll just film a YouTube channel. It doesn't work like that, does it?
It never works like that.
It's hard work.
Okay, so
one of the most difficult things when you invent something is, naming it. How do you come up with the name soil, Dave?
well, it's a portmanteau. I took part of each of the ingredients names and slapped them together to make the word soil.
I'm interested now in the ingredients. I mean, what are the two ingredients that you've slapped together? So slapdashery. Slapdashery?
The slapdashery. The two ingredients of soil.
All I've got is a kind of a shipping yard.
This is a happy portmanteau, soil. So sand and oil. Simple as that. No one had done it before. Yeah, I spilt some oil on some sand.
What kind of oil? Fish oil?
No.
Badger oil?
No. None of those. Carry on.
Toad oil?
No, cactus oil.
Cactus
oil. Never been done. Never been done.
Well, clearly not, because someone else would have stumbled across soil, wouldn't they?
Literally.
How do you make it? I mean, where is it made now? Is it made in space?
Vats.
Vats.
We have some large vats.
Soil vats.
Yeah. large soil vats where the mixing is done.
Who mixes it? I mean, do you have to employ soil experts? Where would you get a soil expert?
Children. Lots and lots of them.
Children.
School holidays. That's the only time you make soil. It's the only time soil's made in the UK currently. It's during, you don't make it in term time. It's done outside of term time. Children. They just work really hard. Nice. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting.
They love it because they're playing. Basically, they're playing. I mean, I've got one in there. She plays in soil all the time.
Oh, that's true. Actually, mud pies that come from soil, don't they?
Exactly.
So you mix it together. It's interesting because most people, when they want to mix oil and something else, or sand and something else, would use a penguin.
Yeah, they have been.
What was your reason for that?
They've been known to be used for that. Can you think of other things that have been made, oil byproducts? Inventions by combining oil or sand.
Well, the obvious ones, I suppose.
Cornflakes. Generic, not just the main brands, just, as a generic.
Yeah.
Cornflakes. Most artificial plants made using some kind of oil. Possibly sand.
It's gone.
So you've practiced interviewing. It's not.
Another example of what can be made. I mean, there's tinfoil, which is another.
That's mixing tinf.
A tinf
and oil.
And you can't. Everybody knows that it's difficult to find tinf. You need eagles. In that instance, to help you first detect the tinf.
Mining eagles.
Because tinf grows. I can't do a serious face, Dave. You're going to have to do the serious bits, and I'll just have to edit out all of my laughing.
Well, I've never tried interviewing. Can I try interviewing?
Right,
okay, so this week we're fortunate enough to have been joined by Andy. inventor of the ladle.
Hi everyone, that's right.
So Andy, tell us a little bit about what train of thought when you invented the ladle.
Well, I mean, everyone's been there, haven't they? You get there, you've spent weeks making a broth, and you're there trying to serve it up to all your friends and family.
I generally scoop in with my hands, and
you do. That is what people have been doing for centuries. Hot broth. And it is. I'm laughing because I'm that kind of person, but you generally.
I'm not laughing.
You're in there with your hands. That's it. And everyone now suffering, and there's a whole industry around, broth blisters and.
I'm not very good at interviewing. What's the funniest place you've had a broth blister? I'll tell you where mine is. The knee. What's yours? What is yours?
Mine was in Cornwall. My brother works in the industry.
You look shit. Look at you. You look like you've been awake for 72 hours. What's wrong with you?
This is what YouTube does to you. This is what ends up happening when you try with this simple idea of, Dave, let's create a YouTube channel.
You're not editing that.
Let's create a YouTube channel.
Look like someone's died.
Come on.
Can you make that thing come back on so you can have a look?
Yeah. I look exactly the same as I did before. That means I looked bad. I look like someone had died before. Is it my eyes?
Yeah, a bit.
Is it?
I'd be lying if I can't flower it up. It's good.
I think that's probably the end.
You look enthused. Well, we've got some test material, haven't we? We've got some test footage.
Yeah,
that was the point.
I think that wraps up the final episode. No, the first. That wraps up this episode.
This episode. The final episode.
The first episode.
The first episode.
This is the end of the first episode. So if you liked it, we're going to carry on trying to get to that end point.
I'm not going to say like and subscribe yet. I'll be saying that soon, but not yet.
Not yet. So just do what you want.
Yeah.
See you next time.